We're in Chiang Mai and we're at the Sunday walking street just in time for it to open. Get down here just before the sun sets. You got this beautiful view of the temple here with the palm trees, and you can start to see everybody setting up their goods. There are already so many really cool, unique items here that we haven't seen in other night markets. Okay, I think we just found probably the cutest stall that we've seen in any night market.
They're like the tiny little Thai bowls and stuff with the rooster on it, and there's like all these tiny mugs. There's like these sets that she just put down. Everything's just so cute here and little. I love little things.
There's little plates, there's little mugs.
It's a whole set.
A whole rooster set.
These are nice, they look comfy too. Just don't know if I'd wear them.
I love their little handmade signs though. We were just saying it looks like there isn't going to be a lot of food here, but then as we got to about the middle here, turns out there is a food center. So we just might have some luck. Wow, look at this. This is really cool. There's actually a whole seating area here. You don't often find that at a night market.
And look at the backdrop.
Wow, and just, yeah, casual, beautiful temple right there. I'm really excited. There seems to be, well, obviously there is, we're in northern Thailand now, so there's a lot more like northern Thai food here, which is one of our favorite forms of Thai food. Really excited to see the differences between here and what we would find back in Bangkok. This looks super unique. It's like a baby shrimps deep fried in this oil here. And of course you got the northern Thai sausages, sour, spicy, original. And look at these seats. They're almost pretty much to my ankle. Yo. Wow, look at these meat. Hello. That is a thick cut of meat.
We ended up eating a little bit later today because the restaurant we wanted to go to was closed. So we are hoping this food subsides in our stomach. This food digests really quick because there's a lot of good food to be eaten here.
We almost never say no to jackfruit whenever we see it. So it's 35 baht for a little tray now, and it looks just ripe enough. So we're jumping on that. So a lot of the time when you see jackfruit, it's a little bit hard. It looks a bit pale. So whenever we see it with a little bit of kind of softness to it, almost looks a little moist.
Yeah. This one does look on a little bit of the tougher side, but it's still dark enough. And for 35 baht, even if it is a hint of the taste, I'll take it.
This is a fruit we cannot really find at home, especially not ripe like this. So whenever we're here in Thailand, it's like the fruit that we eat. So I'm actually quite impressed with how large this market is. I assumed that it was just like one little part of this street, but it actually starts from the main street over there and goes all the way down to the end there. And then there's the offshoot of the food center. Then there's these little side streets here as well. So it's actually quite a large market. It's only 5:15 and it's already so packed in here. Usually you don't see this till like 7, 8 o'clock. But I guess with the shortened amount of time here and more families maybe in the area traveling, it is quite busy.
So there's a lot of jade, a lot of silver, a lot of handmade jewelry with like shells and pearls and things like that. That's really nice. It's very almost feels beachy. There's a lot of that type of stuff here. Oh, and Michael Jackson's playing, so we're gonna turn this off. One cup. Look at the size of this thing. So we're super thirsty. This said coconut water mixed with sugar, but we said we could probably use the sugar. And look at the size of this drink. That's a thirst quencher at 25 baht. I'm ready. Oh my gosh. It is sweet. It is coconut watery. It's coconut water, but the ice in it, oh, it's so refreshing. That went straight to my brain.
And this is just a regular street for the rest of the week, so you can see all the restaurants on the other side here. But those restaurants just bring a whole different level of value to this market. You've got not just the little street stalls and stuff, but you actually have full restaurants you can come and enjoy as well.
This market has so much stuff in it. It is an incredible place for souvenirs, no matter what your budget is. There's so many unique stalls one to the next. There's not too many repeats and everyone's kind of making their own thing. It's really, really cool. I'm really enjoying this place. I'm not even tempted by the food, in the sense that like normally these types of markets, it's the food I'm after, but wow, there's just so much to look at in terms of buying stuff that I'm having to kind of hold myself back.
There are some seriously innovative stalls here. This fella right here is making drip coffee right here in the middle of the market. And in this style here, these sandals have etchings in them, little carvings. He's hand carving them right here at the stall. Wow. These notebooks are all hand carved as well. We're also seeing a lot of products here that are made with recycled materials. We even saw some sandals that are made with compressed rice husks. That was really interesting. I've never seen that before.
Smells like dried mango.
Does it?
Yes. There's mango wood here. I've never heard of it before. It looks so unique. And I just sniffed one. I don't know why, but it smells like dried mango.
What a cool design it has too. Looks like it's just the natural look of this wood, but I've never seen that before. Okay, so it's now 6:09 now. An hour since we arrived, and the amount of people have basically doubled here. It's taking so long to get from one end to the other here, and there isn't really a natural flow of traffic. Usually at these markets there's one way and then one way, but here everybody's just all over the place, so it's a little wild, and it's a little strange because there's not really any music playing, so it's just people chattering, and it's almost quiet and peaceful, but then there's people everywhere. What is it?
It's like incense type of thing. You burn it in a little cup, and there's jasmine. I love jasmine. And then how much is it? 45. Oh, it's like it smells like a spa.
Oh, yeah, that makes me want to have a massage.
Yeah, right? So there's rose, lavender, jasmine, lotus. All these different smells. I might have to get one. I bought a thing that I don't need.
Great. This caught our eyes. It's called Ancient Ice Cream. I don't know what makes it ancient, but it has many different flavors, and it's only 20 baht. She's got all these different types. And we went with the Thai milk tea.
It has not melted yet, so slightly concerned. Oh. It's like an icy Thai milk tea block. Very sweet. more icy than creamy, but refreshing nonetheless.
Look at this production. Holy. They really make that look delicious though. Our goal when we got here was to go from start to finish to the very end, but we're getting really close to the end here, or maybe the beginning, and we can barely get through there. So instead we opted to turn around. We didn't want to really go through that big crowd. So there was, by some chance, another food center here on this end. So we're gonna check this area out and see what else we can get while we're here.
Okay, so we've been looking for northern Thai sausage, but there's not as much in this market that I thought we would find, but I saw a huge lineup and I found this. So this is a, you know, more of a regular sausage that we've had before. It's got the glass noodle in there. They had regular, spicy and sour. We got spicy this time. Comes with all of this. Look at the size of this. And it is 25 baht. Chiang Mai has incredible prices.
Like a bit like that, right? I reckon, like if you cut a bit of the side.
That is quite yummy for 25 baht for this size. Woo.
No, I didn't realize.
Delicious. You get a green one.
That's very good. Oh, still coming. Very, very good. The only thing I'd say, I think the reason it's 25 baht is because it does seem like it's more glass noodle than sausage.
Yeah.
So don't let that fool you. I think those really, really thick ones tend to be, correct me if I'm wrong, they might have a bit more filling than just the sausage, because the actual pure sausage ones were more expensive out there and they were a lot smaller. So interesting. This whole food area is just settled in here right on the grounds of this giant temple. And it's kind of funny, everyone's just here in their plain clothes, but they still have the rules for the temple grounds right here. But I guess maybe that's why they only do it Sunday nights.
Tea minus the milk. It's like a Thai milk tea minus the milk, so a Thai tea. It's good.
Okay, it is 7:30 now. Look at all these people. This might be the busiest market I've ever been to.
Busiest and like
largest. Almost.
Largest?
Yeah.
May not actually be the largest, but feels like it because there's so many different sections to go into, and they're all equally busy. So. And
the busier it gets, the longer it takes to get through them. So it feels like every 10 steps is like so much longer than anywhere else.
But if you're in Chiang Mai and you like night markets, this one has everything you need, like good stuff. Paintings, people doing portraits, like lots of local stuff, but then food as well. Like the food's amazing. So
we don't buy souvenirs. We're not souvenir people, but this place, we like every other stand. We're like, oh, I wish we had a home. I wish we had a home. I wish we had someone.
And buying some stuff too.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Like for ourselves and for gifts.
We're almost making up friends to buy gifts for. Yeah. Okay, we're at the phase of the night where we're heading back out through this crazy crowd. Now we're collecting all the things we saw earlier.
Cool.
And I just saw this one. It's really cool because they make them out of the stones here. So they've got jade and all these different types of stones. So I got this one.
It's a real stone, and it's quartz, is what she said. It's from Thailand, but I love these amber tones. Earlier I had seen something called honey jade, which is beautiful. Not here, it's somewhere else, but they're more expensive. But it's this color that I've been kind of searching for, and it's a mix. It's a mix of ambers, of like yellows, greens, really earthy. I love it.
Okay, I just picked up one more. We saw this thing at like 5 o'clock today and we had to come back and get it. It's coconut wood?
Yes, coconut.
Coconut wood. So I've never seen that before. It reminds me actually of that mango wood we saw earlier. It's got this cool little design on it. So that's really cool. Something a little different than the plastic you find in the mall. And they are from Thailand. So some of these stones and the wood are actually from here. So just as you're casually going through these aisles, shopping through the goods, you turn around and you see this. It doesn't even pop up really on Google Maps. I don't know what temple this is, but it is beautiful. And it's just glowing in the night lights over here. These lanterns. You can walk right into the middle there and there's a golden Buddha right in the middle. Okay, this stopped me in my track. This is the largest passion fruit I have ever seen. We finally made it through that wild crowd at the night market. And just across the street we had to check out this temple that we saw when we first got here. And I don't know if you can see behind me, but look how pretty it is with the lights on, these lanterns.
It's like not a lot of things are necessarily prettier at night, but this is definitely one of them. The way they have the light on these temples, it just shines against the darkness. Look how stunning this is.
Whoever placed the spotlights, they are an artist. Look at that.
We had such a great time tonight. Please do subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.